The greatest good when there isn't enough. Me. Sitting at the kitchen table, late night, bills spread out. I keep running utilitarian math in my head and it's not working. Socrates. Then let us examine it. You say it is not working. What is the it that you are trying to do? Me. The good thing. The right thing. Mill says choose the greatest good for the greatest number. But what if the number is just me, my mom, and husband? And the good is just keeping the lights on? J.S. Mill. The principle does not change with scale. Utility means happiness, and happiness means intended pleasure in the absence of pain. If paying the light bill prevents more pain than buying groceries, then me cuts in. Then my husband goes to bed without lunch tomorrow. Is that moral? Socrates. A fair question. Let me ask you this. If virtue is a habit, as Aristotle claims, can a man practice temperance when he has no bread to be temperate with? Me. That's what I'm saying. Aristotle's flourishing feels like a luxury. You need a baseline before you can talk about the golden mean. I'm not choosing between courage and recklessness. I'm choosing between gas to get to work and my insulin. Mill. You illuminate attention. Utilitarianism assumes choices are possible. But when all options produce harm, we must choose the least harm. That is still utility. Bleak, but utility nonetheless. Socrates. And yet, tell me, when you chose the shift instead of helping your husband with chores, did you only calculate? Or was there something in you that flinched? Me. I hated it. I felt like a bad wife. But rent was due, so I went. The next week I helped him, and we were short $40. So the next week I worked again. It's just math. Mill. But not cold math. You are weighing qualities of pleasures too, yes? The dignity of keeping your family housed, the pain of your husband being overworked, your own exhaustion. These are not equal units. Socrates. So you are already doing philosophy, whether you call it that or not. You are not discovering the good life as if it were buried treasure, Aristotle style. You are making it, in real time, with what you have. Me. So Sartre was right? I'm condemned to choose? Mill. I would say you are entrusted to choose. And the fact that your choices are constrained does not make them less moral. It may make them more so. Socrates. Then let us refine the question. Not, what is the good life? But, what does the good life look like when you start with nothing? Me. *_, I think it looks like making do. And refusing to let making do turn you bitter. Mill. That, my friend, is utility and virtue together. You seek to increase happiness with the tools you are given. Socrates. And now we must close, for your husband needs help with cleaning, and your shift starts in 6 hours. Me. __, so. I'm doing the assignment just by surviving? Mill plus Socrates. __, precisely. Together. Scene 2. Who counts as the greatest number? Setting. Bus stop, 6:30 a.m. You're on your way to work. Rain. Me. To Mill, who's suddenly there with an umbrella. You said, greatest good for the greatest number. But who counts? Mill. All who can experience pleasure or pain. In principle, everyone. Me. Right. So last month, my job offered overtime. If I take it, we eat better. But it means I can't 3-course hot meals for my family anymore. Those people count too. So who do I choose, my job or family? Socrates. A painful calculus. Tell me, when you serve dinner, why do you do it? Me. Because it's my duty as a wife. When I was sickened, my husband stepped in and got us through December. Feels like I owe him back. Mill. That is the sanction of utilitarianism, not just law, but internal conscience. You feel the pain of others as if it were your own. That is moral education. Me. But utility can't solve this. If I help my family, finances suffer. If I help my job, we suffer. There's no net, greater, good. Just shifting pain around. Socrates. Then perhaps the question is wrong. Aristotle would ask, what kind of person do these choices make you? Not just what you produce, but what you become. Me. I'm becoming tired. Is that a virtue? Mill. *_, it can be. Steadfastness in the face of limited options is a kind of courage. You are not choosing between good and evil. You are choosing between duties. That is the human condition for most people, most of the time. Philosophers forget this. We write as if everyone starts with surplus. Quiet, Socrates. So then, your lack of resources has revealed something. Ethics is not a formula you apply once you're comfortable. Ethics is what you do when comfort never arrives. Me. __, so, making do, isn't failing at philosophy. It is the philosophy, Bus pulls up, Mill, ___ I believe so. Now, shall we? You'll be late, and punctuality has utility. Holding umbrella out, end scene 2.